With about 14 teaching professionals on staff, you're going to find somebody that fits your personality. And Danielle, you've been there a few months now. You were a player at Cal, so
Yes.
you come at this from a different point of view.
It's been a neat experience. It's wonderful experience being a coach and a teacher. And this being on this side now, it's the perspective. It's wonderful, and I'm very happy to be at Haggin Oaks and teaching. So
I would imagine that if you were a player in college, that you're a pretty good player, and so there was a number of opportunities that you had working with instructors as you grew up. So did that help kind of cement your theories of how to teach?
It's helped quite a bit. Tom has been a coach of mine for a long time. He was an assistant coach for St. Francis.
Right.
And then Don Baucom's been my swing coach since I was about 14.
It's pretty good teachers.
Yeah. And I still have a relationship with Don today. And I've learned teaching that everyone, to build a relationship with everyone. And Don is like a family member now. You know, even when I got away from golf for a little bit and pursued other things when I moved to Seattle, I still have a relationship with him, and so it's been wonderful. Yeah.
You developed this teaching formula that you figured out from your mentors and your own playing, and now you bring it to other people, and so you want to establish a relationship with someone.
Yes.
How does that happen? How do you find a way to let a person know that we're going to connect here?
Yeah. Well, I've learned to treat people the way you wanted to be treated, and with my upbringing, and just have fun and build relationships and have fun and make them feel comfortable and ultimately just be happy and have fun. And golf's a great game. It's a great game, and I want to promote that it's a game. It's fun and to preserve the tradition as well. And so yeah, build that relationship, and people want to be around people that promote that. So
and I think I think it's a great philosophy, because as we both said, it is a game, but I think when we get on the lesson tee or we get on the first tee, all of a sudden that sense of game goes away, and we get intimidated. Can I make this shot? And so for you to instill that in people at the beginning, I think is great.
Yeah, thank you. I've learned that being at Haggin Oaks too, and why people keep coming back. And Tommy, I was young, obviously in high school, and I don't remember a ton of what I might have learned from him, but I remember of how he made me feel. And so when I had come back to Sacramento, that was a big reason why I reached out to him and his family and wanting to be around that team. So it was, and I just hope that I do the same for my students as well.
Tell me how it's going out there. I know you're doing a lot of lessons for women.
Yeah, I have a lot of female students and a lot of juniors. It's been great, and I just started in August, so I'm learning a lot, and I want to promote women's golf more and just ultimately have fun. Yeah.
So when let's say you start with a woman that's never been on a golf course, and you bring her out there, and she says, I don't know, tell me everything. Where do you start, and how far do you progress?
Yeah, I've learned from a lot of the professionals there at Haggin. I've appropriated a lot of different teaching techniques, and I found what I'm most comfortable with. And I ask them what they're most curious about. If they don't have, if they're like, there's nothing that I'm really that curious with, just the game in general. But some women, they'll go straight to their driver, and then I'm like, wow, okay, she's a power hitter, she's strong, or they'll go to their putter. I'm like, great, let's go do putting. So I kind of let them lead the way a little.
That's great. Yeah.
Because it tells me a lot about them as well. And then, but if they don't, then I just start from the basics, or go putting first. I like to do that. And what Susie was telling us yesterday, who's a huge inspiration to me, Susie Whaley, start with putting and get them to make some putts and get the ball in the hole and feel successful and
right.
like wow that. So yeah, something like that.
Have some fun, I think,
Yeah.
is what she's saying. Danielle
Yes.
Nash at Haggin Oaks, 808-2531. That's the lesson office number.
Yes. Great.
Give her a
Thank
call.
you.
Have some fun.